How's it going, everybody? Ijo Kuna Gaming here once again. Today we're playing more Hogwarts Legacy. This title screen is really like the main art of this game, like the one that loads when you first launch the game. Hey, you guys can't see it, but it's really pretty. It's really pretty. It reminds me of Elden Ring. Every game is like Elden Ring. Every game gets compared to Elden Ring, I mean. Hey. That's right, I actually look good. It's been another 2 days since I've played this game. Imagine that. I get to play this game once every 2 days. Terrible.
I should have done more. I shall never forgive myself.
Oh, that's right. This chick is Oh yeah, her brother died or whatever. I had to kill her brother. That's great. I love that. I love that for her. Having killed her brother. Whoa, the music's so loud. I do not remember what I was doing in this game. God, I was watching other streamers, because it's pretty much what I do on my breaks now, or like before I go to bed, is I watch other streamers. Well, that's just something I've been doing in the past couple days. And they're like way farther in the game than I am, and it saddens me. Because I'm reminded about how little I actually get to play this game. Even though it's like super excited to play, and I got it with like the early access and all that. Because God, I got this game. Okay, I got this game last Tuesday, so it's been about a week since I've gotten the game, and I've played 9 hours. I've played 9 hours over the span of an entire week. It's terrible. It's terrible. If this was any other point in my life, I would have played, like, I would have beaten this game within the week. But no, I've only like played just the first, or played like 9 hours of it. I no longer have like the freedom or the capacity to like immerse myself and like enjoy games and stuff. Or like, yeah, just at my own pace. I don't know. I mean, I don't care. I have stuff to. I have stuff that I'm. Or, it just sucks, That's my point. It sucks. Anyway, I don't know what lasts forever, but I mean, I'm saving for that house, but it's. Anyway, I think I have to go to gym class. shall be miserable my whole life if I can't play Quidditch properly this entire year. God, I want lockpicking. Oh, this is probably the Quidditch teacher. I'm rummaging through like her private letters, and she's just right there.
Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Alright. I've forgotten how to play this game.
Everybody grab a broom, and we shall get started.
Oh cool, do I get to fly? I hope so.
Mr. Clopton, your attention, please.
Sorry, Madam Kagawa.
Everyone, please welcome a new student to our flying class.
Hello.
The goal of today is to remind all of you how to maneuver on a broomstick safely, as broom flight is, first and foremost, a means of transportation. This, I fear, some of you have forgotten.
Wait, but they can just teleport
Diving,
everywhere.
rolling, and loop-the-loops will not be taught or in fact tolerated in this class. We'll leave that to professional Quidditch players, like the Toyohashi Tengu. Not a fan, I take it? Now, let's see how well everyone kept up with their practice over the summer holidays. For those who need a refresher, step up to your broom, say up firmly and clearly, then kick your leg over and rest your weight on the seat. Up! Thank you. Now, your turn.
Up.
Up.
Up, you stupid ratty school broom.
He's gonna get a first try because he's the chosen
Up.
one. Wow, you said up perfectly.
One leg over, so there's a leg on each side. None of that side saddle nonsense. A gust of wind will throw you right off. And if you hear my whistle while you're in flight, ground yourself at once. Good. Now, for your first
Oh,
lesson,
jeez.
fly through each ring in the courtyard. Do take care. The brooms are
I think I'm getting the hang of
property.
this.
I want them
This'll
returned
take some
in
getting
one
used
piece.
to.
Yeah, wow. You control the camera and altitude. Or
Well
you control
done.
the altitude with
Now
the right
that you're
stick.
acclimatized to your broom,
So weird.
let's see how well you manage with a more advanced exercise, shall we? This next set of rings will take you around the grounds for more of a challenge.
What a view!
Hello! Nice day for a flight!
Nice safer flight. It was
Brilliant.
raining earlier.
Ah, the old boathouse. Wish you could have experienced crossing the lake as a first year. Whoa! Our aquatic resident likes to make an appearance once in a while.
That wasn't too bad.
It's actually kind of fun.
Oh, well done! Have a moment? I say, I watched you fly through those rings. You seem to handle yourself on that dusty school broom well enough.
Oh, wow, we all.
I'd imagine you're ready for something a bit more challenging. But I'm getting
Small
ahead of
rings.
myself. We haven't properly met. I'm Everett Clopton. Am I right in suspecting that a Hufflepuff like you might be interested in some high-flying fun?
Sure.
Can't say no to that. What did you have in mind?
A bit of a detour, so to speak. Follow me. The tour is about to begin. Follow closely now. Right now, we're flying over the Transfiguration Courtyard. Lovely as ever. Let's hope the headmaster isn't having tea by the window today. Nice to get above it all, isn't it? Ahead of the gardens, the Hufflepuff common room windows just peek out. Bit claustrophobic for my taste.
How is Everett flying so quickly?
Here's something handy to know. Lean forward for a burst of speed. Helpful if you need to escape a tricky situation.
Now that's more like it.
There's the thing. You sure you're not part hippogriff? And meowlery. That's a bit of solid architecture, isn't it?
Flying tips and a jaunt around Hogwarts. This is quite the tour, Everett.
That's Kagawa's whistle. This concludes our tour. Best hurry back. Looks like she's already dismissed class. Better hurry and hand in our brooms. Dismount here.
And where have you two been?
Oh, hello, Professor. We were trying to get a bit of extra practice in.
Hefty points will be taken from each of you for not following my instructions. Mr. Clopton, I am disappointed in you. You're in this class because you're still not showing yourself, or frankly, your broom the proper respect.
But, Professor...
Enough. Class is finished for the day.
Wasn't much of a class. We were out for like 5 minutes.
As for you, you do well to use better judgment in the future. Chin up. That was some rather good flying.
Better judgment.
Sorry about that business with Kagawa, but you have to admit, those views were worth it.
It was worth losing a few house points for that detour.
You seem at home on a broom. Bet if you had a fancy model, you could fly laps around Imelda. She's Kagawa's favorite. I could show her a thing or two if I had my own broom. Hate having to return the school broom after class.
Perhaps I have to purchase a broom then.
If you can, you should. Wish I could.
Won't you,
I recommend visiting Albie Weeks at Spintwitches in Hogsmeade. He's always looking to test new models. I'll keep an eye out for you in the sky.
How much is that going to cost me?
Madam Kagawa, about what happened in class.
No need to discuss it further. Losing points for Hufflepuff should serve as a deterrent against future escapades. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that I teach you a few additional spells.
Hell yeah.
So please keep an eye out for an owl from me. You're also welcome to drop by any time with questions.
I've not forgotten about our library venture. How did you fare? If you're keen for some
This sounds so gay.
illicit spell practice, meet me outside the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom. I know a discreet place near there.
Oh my god, he sounds so... It's like a...
Good day to you. I require assistance with a delivery and thought you might be interested. Please visit me at J. Pippin's Potions if you'd like to earn a few coins.
Probably really is just a few.
Please meet me in the 7th floor corridor as soon as you can.
Oh my god, all
I have
these
an
love
idea
letters.
for somewhere you can focus on your studies, away from prying eyes and distractions.
Away from Pry, guys. It's so suggestive. God, the freaking... The Sebastian one sounded so like... suggestive. Where was it? I've not forgotten about our library escapade. I know a discreet place nearby. Like, it's so gay. It's so gay. Anyway. I have to meet with the professor on the 7th floor, like in a discreet place. It sounds really suggestive. Okay, where's the there it is. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Here it comes. Let me
Historically speaking.
Ah, new face. Wonderful.
Yeah, let me just rob you first. Alright, there we go. Now I have the money.
Hello, Mr. Weeks, is it?
Albie Weeks at your service. Welcome to Spintwitches. Apologies if you came by before and weren't able to come in. Shop's been closed since trade routes were disrupted. Had to travel as far as London to meet with my supplier. And I've only just returned, thankfully with inventory. I presume you're in the market for a new broom?
Sure.
Got a few rare U-weavers available. Ember Dash, Silver Arrows. Wind Wisps too. No matter what broom you choose, you'll be pleased. They're all exceptional, both in quality and performance.
You said disrupted trade routes caused you to close Spintwitches?
Terrible it's been. Trade routes reported as unusable. Evidently criminals are overtaking roads, threatening hamlets. I can fly safely almost anywhere, but you try flying with an inventory of brooms on your back. No easy feat. Right then, back to work. If a particular broom takes your fancy, just let me know.
Do you mind sharing more about your brooms?
I have a passion for them. Every detail of every model. Take Wind Wisps, well known for their quality ash handles. U-weavers are rare because some fear flying them, likely to do with the U-wand's darker reputation. Then you have the Ember Dash, known for its handsome appearance. Working with brooms every day makes me practically giddy. It's one of many reasons I cherish running this shop.
Sounds quite the array of brooms. I'll have a look around. Thank you.
What are we looking for today?
Let's sell this.
Nice doing business with you.
Alright. Don't know what's the difference. Oh.
That item is of the highest quality.
Ooh, sounds cool.
That item is of the highest quality.
I like this one.
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. Thanks for stopping by. Whilst nearly any broom will certainly be a step up from the practice brooms in Kagawa's class, they all have their limitations. You seem to be a flyer who might be interested in, say, some enhancements?
Go on.
Ha! Knew I was right about you. I think you'll be quite happy with the performance of any broom at lower altitudes. But you may notice that speed consistency tends to falter as you rise. I believe I can remedy this issue. I have some ideas for enchantments, upgrades, if you will, that will improve the performance of any broom you fly. What I need is someone to conduct a broom flight and report back to me so I can perfect the upgrades. As it happens, another Hogwarts student, Imelda Reyes, is using abandoned broom courses for time trials. Clever girl. An ideal situation for collecting flight statistics. If you were to compete for the best time and succeed, then report back to me with how your broom behaved, I could complete work on my first upgrade. What say?
Why do you need me to report to you on this broom flight?
I did try to get Imelda to help, but she has some flying habits and quirks that made her difficult to collaborate with. I need a flyer with no bad habits and the knack for flying. Your classmate Everett said you're a natural on a broom. He's forever in here studying the newest models, almost as passionate about brooms as I am. If your rumoured talent for flying can help you beat Imelda's times, then having you assess the broom will be invaluable.
Sounds as if you took Kagawa's class.
I did. But my focus on the technical elements of brooms rather than the art of flying drove her mad. She thinks it fitting I run Spintwitches now. I don't reckon either of us ever pictured me batting away bludgers for the Cannons or Puddlemere United. And I find a certain satisfaction in winning over the naysayers who think I may be too young to run this shop. With your help, I can continue proving myself the most knowledgeable purveyor of wizarding sporting goods around.
Too young to run the shop. Isn't he like in his 30s? That's the perfect age.
How long have you had a passion for brooms?
Since the moment I saw my first Quidditch match. Seeing flyers manoeuvre the way they do. Oh, some people continue to have their doubts about me and my ideas. I hope that won't dissuade you from helping. I know I'm onto something.
That sounds intriguing. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. It'll be worth your while. If I'm right, the new upgrade ought to enhance brooms in every regard. And I can give you a special price. The time trial should be a bit of fun too. Go to the Quidditch pitch and Imelda Reyes will sort you out. Once you've beaten Imelda's time, be sure to let me know.
Can't help but admire Mr. Weeks' enthusiasm. Incendio! Defender! Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Oh, hell yeah. Biggest doof. Let me have it.
Come on in. Healing potions are a speciality here, should you need any.
Hello, Mr. Pippin. You need help with a delivery?
Yes, I do. A capable student such as yourself should have no trouble making the trip to Cambridge. It's just south of Hogwarts.
What do you need delivered?
Fatima Lawang ordered a few invisibility potions. I used to go myself, but lately Fatima has taken to turning every visit into an argument. Constantly complaining about the quality of my stock. But how can I maintain excellence when she orders so often, giving me no time to brew? If you take this rather irritating task off my hands, I'd happily allow you to claim the delivery fee from Fatima.
I'd be happy to help with the delivery.
You've no idea how grateful I am, truly. Here are the invisibility potions she requested. Hopefully she won't give you too much trouble. She's a talented potioneer in her own right. I dare say I wouldn't mind having a look at her potion recipes one day.
Wait, why is she buying potions from this dude? What? What if I use the potions before I deliver them? I got it's all the way down there. The heck? Well, it's as good a time as any to travel.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Now that I have a nice broom. Yeah, now I can fly. Wee. Seems like the speed boost thing is glitched. My speed boost meter runs out, but I can still boost at full speed. My god, the world looks so much prettier up here.
It's like a place right out of a storybook. I know what that means. Merlin.
Always late, that Pippin.
Ooh. Hell yeah. Yep, a full 2 days since I've gone to play this.
Madam Lawang, I have a delivery from J. Pippin's Potions.
Sent a child to do his work for him,
Don't call
did
me
he?
a child.
Always cutting corners and taking the easy way out. Did he have you brew them for him as well? Doesn't matter. You could probably do it better than he can anyway.
Why do you keep ordering from him if you think the quality to be inferior?
It would seem I have more and more customers who are trying to stay out of sight. I'm not one to judge. You can simply imagine the stress I'm under to deliver quality products. Unlike some vendors, I strive to keep my customers satisfied.
Here are the potions you requested.
You think it's so simple? I know Pippin is always trying to cheat his customers. Cutting corners to save some galleons for himself at the expense of quality. You'll not be getting a canut out of me until you prove the potion works. Drink it.
I'd rather not.
Seems simple enough. I'll do it.
I should think so.
What a Karen. God.
It seems to have worked.
Well, I suppose that will do.
If the demand for potions is as high as you say, have you considered being easier to work with? Perhaps combining your recipes and skills?
Not a chance. That ne'er-do-well had his shop handed to him. The rest of us had to make our own way. I'll not give him the benefit of my hard work and gumption. If he fails on his own, so be it.
You mentioned that more and more customers are trying to stay out of sight. Why?
Well, I can't speak for all of them, but certainly my Ashwinder customers have their reasons. If I were you, I'd forget I heard that.
Very well. I shall let Mr. Pippin know I delivered the potions as requested.
You do that.
What do you have for sale?
What are we looking for today?
I could use Ashwinder eggs.
Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it.
You appreciate nothing.
Revelio.
Don't like how this outfit looks. I like this one.
Revelio. Revelio. A castle. Must have been quite stately in its time.
That's great.
Revelio.
Just climb to the top of this. It's awesome. What the hell is this?
Accio. Levioso. Revelio. Incendio! Revelio! Wonder who lives here. Could it be a Merlin trial?
I don't want to do a Merlin trial.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
We have everything a young student might need when it comes to potions. Have a good look around.
I delivered the potions to Fatima Lawang.
Very good. And did she cause you any trouble?
Well, I can see why you didn't want to go. She was quite cantankerous.
I do truly appreciate your help. And at least it's done with.
Like an additional fee.
It was a pleasure doing business with you, Mr. Pippin.
Likewise. Worth every bit of that delivery fee to have someone capable deal with that witch.
Best of luck with your potions, Mr. Pippin.
Do take care.
Wait, how much did he give me? Oh, he gave me 300. That's pretty nice. That's very generous of him. I haven't forgotten about our late night escapade. I know a secret place where we can practice illicit magic.
Over here.
He's just standing right over me.
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place. This way.
Teachers always know about stuff.
There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised.
We both adjusted our posture at the same time.
How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
Revelio. I think I've seen Ominous in potions. Or was it herbology? I've noticed that he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it. And I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Understood. But why does Ominous have no love lost for his family?
His father's family are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Obsessed with blood status, most of them. Ominous cannot abide them, as he'll be the first to tell you. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My thoughts exactly. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic. But you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here. It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try? Stick to the targets, though. Best to keep the Undercroft intact. Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their uses, but I think you'll find that a Confringo cast travels a bit farther than that of a spell like
Confringo!
Nice work. How's it feel? That's it.
I think I've got it.
Well done.
This is cool.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. To this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
This is exactly the type of magic I've been hoping to learn.
There's more where that came from. Been practicing similar spells here for ages. Although, I didn't tell Anne and Ominous about every one. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. I assume it's to do with what you told me. About the port key, and Gringotts, and Ranrock.
Nothing gets past you. And yes, it is. As I'm sure you suspect, there is a bit more to all of this.
I'm listening.
I'll tell him the truth. The worst he can do is tell my enemies and backstab me. And that sounds like more fights.
You must promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge of the secret Undercroft. You can trust me.
All right. I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic? I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even mean?
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. All I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else can. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, does it allow you to wield this magic too?
I don't know.
Well, when you do know, tell me. I've been studying archaic forms of magic for ages. Perhaps we can help each other. In the meantime, with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, I suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us.
I have no one else to tell. You're my only friend, Sebastian.
When I head to Felton, I'll send you an owl.
Destroy them.
Levioso, Accio, Revelio.
Wicked well.
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello. Ominous, isn't it? I believe we have potions together. And herbology?
I recognize that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley in potions class. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
Oh shit.
That room's called the Undercroft. Ah, well, I was exploring and then suddenly found myself in a strange passageway.
Don't lie to me. No one stumbles upon that room. Sebastian told you, didn't he? You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster. I am not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
Trust me, Ominous. I won't say a word. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help. Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
My father, his connections to the headmaster. My father is the CEO of Microsoft, and he's gonna get you banned from Xbox
Off on
Live.
another adventure, are we?
Look at this woman. She just stands there and drinks hot tea all the time. While hot tea is very enjoyable. Can you imagine if someone just like stood there and drank like gallons of coffee? It's pretty much the equivalent. Anyway, what quest do I have? Oh, this one. it doesn't really matter what, like, dialogue choices I make, because it just all results in the same thing. The only game that where choosing a different dialogue option would actually result in a different in like a different situation playing out would be something like Disco Elysium, or actually I have no idea. I don't know, Fallout.
Revelio.
Great, time trials. Okay.
Hey you, Hufflepuff.
Oh look, it's the freaking ginger.
Imelda Reyes? Albie Week sent me.
Did he now? Still tinkering with his broom upgrade, no doubt. I tried to help him once. He nitpicked my flying technique, and that was the end of that. The nerve. Why is he roping you into his broom testing silliness? You've barely started flying from what I know.
I've barely started
Caught
flying
wind of
and
you
I'm
showing
already
off
better
in
than
flying
you.
class with Clopton.
You sound jealous.
Seems someone's jealous of my skills on a broom.
Me? Slytherin Quidditch captain. Jealous of you? Everyone knows that class is only for beginners, troublemakers, and bumbling baboons. But for some reason, now people think you're competition. Ugh, I can't be having that.
Perhaps I am competition.
You're not even Slytherin. Could be a useless squib for all I know. Enough of this.
No, I'm Hufflepuff.
Only one way to find out who's the better flyer. I hold one of the fastest times on this course. Let's see if you can beat it. Slytherin versus Hufflepuff.
No.
Can you tell me more about these courses?
Stalling, 5th year. Fine, I'll humour you.
It's a woman.
This course demands focus. Requires you to anticipate speed and height before every turn. The others test stamina. 3 courses in all, built ages ago by former students. Since Black cancelled Quidditch, it was these courses or nothing. I made them popular again. Got the whole school hungry to compete. So, let's see what you've got, 5th year.
Why does she keep calling me 5th year as if it's like an insult?
Actually, why not? I can beat your record.
I'm so looking forward to seeing you lose.
I'm looking forward to winning.
Did it! Brilliant.
Ah shit. Catch all the rings. Yeah, the flying's definitely glitched to where I won't lose my speed boost. They got the whole orchestra playing. For my flight.
Success.
Is he gonna say a positive adjective for every ring that I fly for? Success. Brilliant. Fantastic. Speed.
Now that's more like it.
Oh, that was unique.
Maybe. Oh, did anyone else see that?
That was the easiest thing. The record was 2 minutes and 20 seconds. I beat the record by 45 seconds. Hey, Imelda. I beat your record. Sorry. Don't know how you lost the record, to be honest. It was the easiest thing ever.
That's not... You must have cheated, you... Ugh! Fine. You won. Don't think this is over. You can't determine skill from one single trial.
Now she's not
Surely
with me.
my win
I beat her
means
trial.
something.
You're not terrible. But you're still going to have to prove yourself if you want to earn my respect.
She's in love with me. I beat her record. I dominated her. No one's ever dominated her before. No one's ever made her feel this way before. Made her feel so inferior. So much like a real woman. I don't want your respect.
I don't want respect from the likes of you. All you do is insult people.
You and everyone else need to get a thicker skin. Anyway, I'm moving on to the next course. It's near Irondale and offers a much tougher challenge.
Big oof.
You can try to prepare by racing this course again. Just check in at the podium, where the leaderboard is. You can check your time and start the race. We'll see next time if your win here was more than just a fluke. Whilst on an errand for Albie Weeks.
There you are. The Cross Wands duelist to beat.
I suspect Mr. Weeks will be glad to hear how I fared.
Oh. 3 more seconds and I'll beat Ruby Wheel. Hey, look, everyone's hanging out in the Quidditch thing.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
These load times are very fast, but it doesn't feel fast enough at the same time.
Oh, you're back! With something to report, I hope?
Mr. Weeks, I was able to set a record on my broom.
Incredible! Miss Reyes must have been shocked. Tell me, how was the broom?
A little turbulent, and it's wanting for a bit of speed, but it fared well enough. I will say that it tended to drift a bit to the left on certain turns. Heard a slight swoosh when I dipped.
Oh, thank you. That's precisely what I needed to know. Drifted, eh? I shall get to work immediately. Even the naysayers will be forced to admit that my work's had potential all along.
Why would anyone doubt your ability to upgrade brooms?
Oh, you'd be surprised. People get set in their ways, worry that fiddling with what's working fine will somehow ruin it. Those people don't appreciate the sense of freedom that comes with quality broom flight, nor do they appreciate all that's involved in the creative process. I have a friend in Rome runs a shop like mine, says it's worse there. Of course, they do nap in the afternoons from what I hear. And where would we be without enhancements? I mean, if Elliot Smethwick had let the naysayers get to him, we would never have had the cushioning charm. I don't listen to them.
I'm excited to hear more.
I have a very good feeling about this upgrade. I guarantee you'll be pleased. Expect to hear from me soon. How to address the issue of altitude as it relates to speed?
Altitude as it relates to speed, huh?
Revelio.
There was a tower like this in Final Fantasy 14. It's a very nice astronomy tower. God, I miss that game. I really just want to play Final Fantasy and just like walk around in the world. God damn.
Professor Weasley? Somewhere away from prying eyes.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
After you, Professor.
Professor Weasley has a crush on me. She wants some of my good student D.
What is this place?
This is the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident. If ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor.
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you've found it.
Oh, this room. This room's in Harry Potter. I mean, the whole school's in Harry Potter, but like they used this room specifically in one of the movies.
There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess.
Gringo.
This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away. Splendid. Now, cast Evanesco on those chairs. Excellent work. You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on. Where in Merlin's name is that elf?
So bright.
Is that... Goodness. My old school bag. I wondered where that had got to. I can't believe it's still here. I'll just take a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate Deke.
Yes, Professor.
Why do we need to locate Deke?
Dear me. Can't you keep it down? Some of us are trying to rest.
This room is basically just like a whole bunch of...
Accio.
Repulsor! Leviosa!
Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks.
An intruder! Stop them! No, not... that's not helpful, you worthless pile of tin!
Like how these people are just trapped in paintings. I want to be in a painting where I play all the video games all the time. That'd be fun. The offended the room thought I needed a bath. Ooh, pretty lanterns. No, where are you going?
How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here?
Is that the... That's 100% the
Revelio!
Oh, there's a sack up there too, great.
Accio! Leviosa!
Yes, I got it. Mystical fantasy. I guess people like Harry Potter because it gives you like the kind of fantastical, like, ooh, what's this sort of thing, like a floating harp-easel or a floating harp like that, like these lanterns that are glowing and.
What was that? Was that a golden snitch?
Perhaps you should summon your wits and find out.
Accio! Accio! Leviosa!
The fuck? What do they want me to do? What the fuck?
Repulsor! Leviosa!
What do they want from me? What do they want from me?
Accio.
What the fuck?
Levioso. Accio. Depulso. Levioso.
What the fuck? How do you do this?
Revelio.
There's something I'm not seeing. Oh.
Levioso. Accio. Depulso. Accio.
Just crawl through the freaking gaps, you idiot. Oh my god, what am I missing here? Do they want me to come this way? They might want me to come.
Levioso.
Oh, are they
Accio.
I see.
Levioso. Depulso. Accio. Accio. Levioso.
All that work for essentially nothing. What the fuck? Why can't I get up here? Yeah, they'll never let me over there. Stupid game.
I hope that house elf can find us in here.
Okay, I spent way too long on that puzzle.
Yikes! Careful! Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deke's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with. I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed.
They all suck.
You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
Well, it just gave me crappy equipment, so I don't mind. In the game Fable, there was a room, like a secret room where you could store like all your legendary equipment, like weapons and armor and stuff. This
Revelio.
That's pretty much it.
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will.
I already used it.
I hope you'll take advantage of it.
I will.
Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you. Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potion station and potting table. You should find both familiar, since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical plants and brew potions in class.
I totally spaced out. What did she say? What are we doing? Oh. Potions. Oh. the disappearing and reappearing animation is so creepy. I feel like I've seen that in like a...
Well done. You can use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds. Deek will be here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
Can I use this type of transfiguration magic outside of the room?
Conjuring and vanishing are strictly forbidden elsewhere in the castle. We've charms in place to enforce that. It would be exhausting to reverse the errors in both judgment and magic. But the Room of Requirement has its own rules.
That's their story explanation of why I can only customize my own personal room and not the whole castle. Or not the whole school.
Can you tell me a bit more about Deek?
He's been at Hogwarts longer than I have, and seems to know its every nook, cranny, and secret. We discovered this room together when I was a student. Deek has had a good deal of experience, both here at Hogwarts and at a previous post. I shall let Deek tell you more when he's ready, but again, you would be wise to listen to any suggestions he may have.
I will be sure to speak with Deek if I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room.
Yeah, teach me.
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well. First, you'll need to gather some moonstone.
I have 175.
You can acquire it by vanishing items here in the Room of Requirement, or you can gather it carefully outside of the Hogwarts grounds. Return to me once you've gathered enough, and we shall begin the lesson.
Come and see me as soon as you can. I've returned from a rather unproductive trip to the Ministry, hoping your time has been more fruitful than mine.
I have the moonstone you requested, Professor.
Good. Then we may begin your lesson. You can conjure more than potions and herbology tables. Conjuration can be used to decorate this space to your liking. Why don't you try it on the walls and floor?
I would like to teach you Wingardium Leviosa.
Oh, good.
It can be used to levitate objects for a short time. Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class.
Wingardium Leviosa. Wall decorations.
thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
I don't know why I'm putting in this much effort. There we go.
Thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Good work. Shall we move on?
I've conjured everything I can. What's next, Professor?
I think you're ready to take on alteration. The altering spell will allow you to customize any conjured item. You can change the colors, patterns, and styles of your furniture to suit your taste.
I've been doing that.
Let's get started, shall we? Watch closely as I demonstrate how to perform the altering spell. Just aim your wand at any and perform the altering spell to customize it.
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Nicely done. Now you're ready for something a little more advanced. You can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture. Try these new designs on the floor or balcony.
That one looks nice.
Your space might benefit from a bit of ambiance, don't you think? Deke, would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deke...
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the room's ambience?
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
I would like the room to feel as if it's being lit by the moon.
Oh, sounds perfect.
Quite a difference.
The giant chair.
Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can always ask Deke to change it back. Now you have learnt a good bit about alteration.
Thank you, Professor. The room is full of possibilities.
I'm never going to use this room again.
Indeed. No matter how much time I spend here, the room always manages to surprise me. An even bigger space.
I don't want a bigger space.
How did that happen?
The room equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed more space to practice spellcasting. If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them both inside and outside the school.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep an eye out.
I don't want to customize.
Good. I'll leave you to it. This is your space now. Use it wisely.
Deke thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
I'd like to ask you about change.
Of course.
Actually,
So Final Fantasy, right? Final Fantasy, you can buy, you can buy like an apartment to live in, or you can buy like even a house to live in. Houses are really expensive. But anyway, you can, inside the apartment or the house, you can put up furniture. You can put up like couches and sofas and chairs and tables and paintings on the wall and all this sort of stuff. It's a lot. It's like, and a lot of the furniture is stuff that you get in the game itself, like you get from events, or you get from like doing quests and stuff. So every piece of furniture you get like feels earned. But then like you put it all, like I never got an apartment or a house or anything. I got the furniture, but I never had a space to put it in. I just kept it in like my storage bin. But it certainly was a lot. Like I never like delved into it because I was like, you know, I'm not like, I hate customizing. It's definitely like this is too much. Like even like this amount, it's just one room, right? It's too much. I feel like I'd want to put everything down to like fill the space.
Deke thinks you should be
to take advantage of it, but but then it'd be cluttered and be a mess. But then I don't just want to leave it empty. Like, I don't know, like, the subtleties. Like, I just want someone else to design my house for me, basically. That's what it is. I want someone else to design my house for me. So, it's... I don't know. It's... Because I would go into, like, other people's houses in Final Fantasy, and they'd be so good. Like, they would look really cool. Like, some people would really, like, go all out with their creativity and decorate. It was cool. But, yeah, anyway,
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
See, I don't know. Anyway, that just reminds me of it. Like, everything in this game reminds me of Final Fantasy.
I'm told that... Welcome. Come on in. Now, where was I? Right. Oh, yes. You've a good head for business, haven't you?
Oops. Increased damage with Defendo.
No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
Don't know what a dogweed and death cap is. Oh, it's this.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
The painting's like bobbing up and down very slightly. Be really hard to work with on moving canvas. Get paint everywhere.
Come on inside. Oh, watch yourself, though. Let's have you leave here alive.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade? Revelio.
Such a wee... Giving a thrashing to a troll. Oh, I can't believe it.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Whew. Sorry I'm in a bit of a tizzy. I was just scolding some of the plants for spitting and nipping. I suppose it's my own fault for putting more than 4 to a tray. By the way, Beatrice Green is the name, but you may address me as Madam Green. Welcome to Dogweed and Deathcap. Oh, mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if there wasn't the constant demand for antidotes, I wouldn't need to stock so many of the little dears. Except, of course, for curses. And, well, if you've been petrified, then obviously you've come to the right place. Mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if there's an uprooting, you'll be the next one to drop dead, and I'm in no mood for a clear-up.
Someone died here?
Aye. Fortunate, really, that it was just the one. Now then, how may I help you today?
I think I'll just have a look around for now.
Very well. Let me know if you see anything you like.
What do you have for sale?
Well, what say we show you some of what's available? Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far. But your things will be safe with me until they're sold. Then you'll have to make do with money. Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
Revelio.
You're a force to be reckoned with, aren't you? Scaring all the goblins away.
Lumos.
Where is that? Oh, it's on top of the roof.
Hogsmeade, here I come. Lumos.
Yeah, there it is.
Come on in. Oh, not so fast. You need to tread carefully in here. Venomous tentaculum.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased.
So that's gonna be ready in 10 minutes. What's her face said there would be a... what's her face said there would be a race.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
And, forgot where it was.
Revelio.
Whatever this place is. Brockborough.
Oh, here's a pleasant surprise.
With the existence of a Merlin child.
Revelio. Revelio.
The hell? No, I can't let out the platypus. No. He's trapped in there. Oh, it's inside the house, though. It's taking money off your shelf. Yeah, I'll just help myself.
Revelio.
Ah, I see.
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Be strong, Alexandra. I've I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin.
I'm not gonna see what's
Revelio.
This house. What kind of game is this?
Revelio. Levioso.
Hello, might you have time to help with an urgent delivery?
Who moves?
What needs doing, needs doing.
Nice.
Wonder who lives here.
Do you wonder who lives here?
Off on another adventure, are we?
I saw a video where this guy lived in like this really small like house. It's like super small. It was like a. It wasn't even a house. It was like imagine this hill. Imagine like this kind of a structure. But like underneath the hill here. So there's like a little like circular door here that went inside the hill, and then his entire like living space was just underneath this, with all the dirt packed on top. It's cool, and he had like a sunroof so he could see. And it was awesome. And it was a very simple space. You couldn't even stand up in it. It was so small. But you could lay down, you know, spread your sit down, spread your feet out, you know. It's really nice.
I know what that means. Merlin trial.
It's really nice.
Revelio.
They seem comfy, yeah?
Be strong, Alexandra.
If I don't do your silly delivery guy.
I'd be terribly grateful if you could help me and my...
You sound as if you could use some help.
Oh, yes, I could. Eddie Thistlewood's the name. A dear friend of mine in Feldcroft is at his wit's end due to the relentless attacks on his hamlet by Ranrock and his loyalists. I sent 2 crates of Chinese chomping cabbages to help, but they've gone missing.
Good idea. Those cabbages are nothing to be trifled with.
My thoughts precisely. You see, I know plants, and I believe the goblins will be so irritated by the onslaught of ferocious vegetation, they'll simply leave Feldcroft alone. I wonder if you might track the 2 crates down and deliver their contents to my friend Bernard Indiai. I simply can't leave my shop at present.
Very well, sir. I shall keep an eye out for 2 crates of Chinese chomping cabbages.
Oh, thank you. I shall let Bernard know he might be receiving those cabbages after all.
What do you have for sale?
I'm convinced that Feldcroft will be much safer with Chinese chomping cabbages defending them.
Sounds like Feldcroft's in trouble. Perhaps I should try to help.
I'll be able to put that to good use.
Thank you. I hope to see you again soon.
There's a victory that came none too soon. Ugh.
Why can I not use my broomstick?
Defender! Potato! Stupid one! Stupid one! Revelio!
They won't let me use my broomstick, god damn it. The hell?
Revelio.
Maybe if I restart the game? What the hell? Why did I spawn here? Well, at least I can fly. Wait, where in the map is it? That's just over there.
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
What needs doing, needs doing.
Is everything all right?
If the Hamlet sent you here to talk to me about... I know what I have to do. It's not every day a girl has to put down her own troll. I should be allowed to work up to it.
What do you mean, your own troll?
I thought that's why you were here. I'm sorry. I suppose if you spend enough time with trolls, you forget your manners. I'm Alexandra.
She looks like a troll.
I didn't mean to be short with you. With Ranrock's lot seemingly everywhere, I thought the Hamlet could use a bit more security. But my plan has gone awry. I apologised when he almost trampled half the Hamlet yesterday. He just needs more time. But everyone wants him gone. They think it's mad, my training a troll. Impossible, even.
It certainly takes a lot of courage to try, I'll give you that.
Thank you. Thank you for saying that. I wish others felt the same. But I suppose I understand why everyone's been so concerned. What made me think I could train him? I should have learned from Barnabas the Barmy. But he's my troll and my problem. I'll be honest. I'm afraid I won't be able to take care of him. He's stronger than any troll I've ever encountered. I wish I knew someone else who could do it.
What exactly were you training the troll to do?
I was hoping to train him to serve as protection for us. Frankly, I struggled to teach him even a word or two. Couldn't give him even a semblance of self-control.
Who's Barnabas the Barmy?
Surely you've seen the tapestry of him at Hogwarts. It hangs in the 7th floor corridor. He allegedly tried to train trolls for the ballet. You can imagine how that turned out.
I'm not thrilled at the prospect, but I'll consider it.
Oh, no. I didn't mean to suggest that you should do it. In fact, you should avoid the area just southwest of here. At least until I work up the courage to do what needs to be done.
Levioso!
A troll on the loose near a hamlet. That could be devastating.
I'll kill her pet. Don't worry.
I take it you're Alexandra's friend.
Dodged that. What the fuck?
I take it you're Alexandra's friend. awful for Alexandra, but the hamlet needed to be saved from that troll.
I did it, guys.
Revelio.
I destroyed the troll. I killed him. Etiquette. Week 1. Etiquette may be too ambitious a start. Seems we must first cover the fundamentals of not smashing. Only produce a series of grunts, still vicious. He has the right temperament for it, but lashes out indiscriminately. Somehow more vicious. Oh my gosh, she tried to teach it words.
Revelio.
Avoided my throw.
Nope. I killed the guy.
It's done, Alexandra. I took care of him.
My troll? What? Oh, I don't know what to say. Thank you. I wish things could have turned out differently for him.
There wasn't much you could have done. He was beyond training. Tried to kill me the entire time.
Goodness. I'm glad you're all right. You're very brave. People in the hamlet had already crafted a moniker for whoever eventually defeated that troll. It was Troll something or other.
Troll Whisperer.
Whisperer?
Yes, that was it. I suppose it's your title now. I need some time on my own. But truly, thank you for what you did.
I'm the Troll Whisperer, I guess.
The Troll Whisperer. Seems fitting.
No, it doesn't. I chose it because it's the least fitting. I just thought it'd be funny to choose something stupid. Alright. Time to teleport to Hogwarts. Get the mandrakes.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented...
We had broomsticks. We would have been fine. Alright, good. Now, let's go to the Forbidden Forest. Gotta save.
Perfect. Target practice. You owe me galleons and you can't pay. Best get
felt it warranted more than a piece of meat pie. I could have been killed running for him.
That's the best you can do, is it?
Fine.
Cut! Your Leviosa is incendio!
There's talk.
Leviosa!
Accio!
Voice of enemies in the valley you know with unforgivable curses.
Perhaps I shall scout around Fellcroft for something to... Huh? Want him, Bernard?
Accio! Defender!
What have you done?
Assignment's all finished. Revelio.
Finished our task. There's one thing I needed to.
What are you up to
when
now?
Guardian Leviosa for. I forgot what it was though. Guardian Leviosa.
Revelio. Revelio.
Wonderful to see you again.
I've completed my assignment, Professor.
Pleased to hear it. Professor Weasley will be too. I'll be sure to let her know how well you're coming along.
Thank you, Professor.
Professor Hecat tells me she taught you Levioso, so you should be ready for a more advanced levitation charm. Wingardium Leviosa requires a bit of concentration and a nice, graceful wand movement. Let's see you try your hand at it. When executed correctly, you should be able to pick up boulders as though they were sprigs of sneezewort. Well done! Leviosa here in the greenhouse. I've set
Wingardium Leviosa.
You're a natural.
I see.
Professor Garlic, a moment of your time?
The plants are resting, so now's as good a time as any.
I was wondering, what made you want to teach herbology?
How lovely of you to ask. I've always had an affinity for greenery, so this situation is a bit of a dream come true. After graduation, I was thrilled to be asked to step in for my old herbology professor. He'd had a slight accident, you see.
Oh dear. A shame for him, but it worked out well for you.
Well, he never cared, really cared for the plants, and they could sense it. Oh, you'd be surprised how perceptive a plant can be. At any rate, the trouble began one day when he cut into a wigan tree. Unfortunately for him, its leaves were hiding a bowtruckle. You may recall the marvellous creatures that resemble a twig. The little beast gouged the professor's eyes quite fiercely, but terrifying, I'd imagine. Likely for the professor, too.
And that's when you took over as the herbology professor?
Well, not quite. After 3 weeks at St. Mungo's, my predecessor regained a tiny bit of his eyesight. He insisted on returning to the greenhouse. Within a week, he claims by accident, kicked a Chinese chomping cabbage, so it was back to St. Mungo's for him.
Fair bit of bad luck there, I'd say.
Well, I felt awful for him, but I dare say I felt a bit more sympathy for the cabbage. Upon his discharge from the hospital, his indifference to plants had turned to utter disdain. He lost what little patience he had left with a particularly temperamental venomous tentacula and, well, his resulting leave of absence continues to this day.
I'm glad everything worked out as it did and that you're the herbology professor now.
Very kind of you to say. I do love these gardens and helping my students grow. Lovely speaking with you. Have a wonderful day. Oh, and remember, be kind to your wigan trees.
The voice actor for her sounds like she's out of breath. Be kind to your wicked trees. Like she's
nice to see you, my young friend.
like she's exhaling like every single word. Like I felt out of breath just listening to her.
It was a ridiculous thing.
Revelio.
Oh, there's a...
Slow coach! Slow coach!
Accio. Revelio.
Where is it? So please stay. No, that's another zone.
Mayhap you scallywags.
Revelio. Revelio.
Stand back, you knaves!
It's over there, I believe. The castle isn't really symmetrical.
Handy resource indeed, your field.
Yeah, I know it.
Revelio.
Are you kidding? Okay. That's... Wait, no, I knew it, so... Wait, what? God, okay. Collection. Oh, it's 0. You're kidding. It's 0 through 9. I thought it was 1 through 10. Ugh. Okay, so this is... So the bottom is 4, so it's plus 3. So it's the snakes. Yep, this one. Okay. It's gonna make it a lot easier.
Revelio.
Why are there so many of these? I might as well collect them. Okay, so...
Revelio.
So I need a unicorn. I need a unicorn. This is 17, so 11. I need a salamander. Cool.
Revelio.
Alright, I guess it's pretty cool though. There's a whole classroom hidden and in a puzzle.
Would you like to learn the knockback jinx flipendo? Once you've completed the necessary tasks, come and find me in the greenhouse.
Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented speed hammer.
Where's that stupid key?
Revelio.
Oh, God, to be good. I can hear it so faintly. What are the necessary tasks, Professor Garlic? Grow and harvest a flux seed.
Revelio.
Do not look so pigeon.
There it is. Finally found it. Hey, you're gonna go all the way to... Alright, 10 more to go. Or 5 more to go, I mean. I got 10 memberships today. I got 10 memberships and my boss was happy. It's because everyone was shopping for Valentine's Day. Anyway, that's like the most I've ever gotten in a single day, because... Before that, I had gotten 4 memberships in a single day, and that was a good day, but this time I got 10, which is like a whole bunch. I got like 6 of them within the first 2 hours that I was there. It's crazy.
Revelio. Revelio.
But yeah, anyway, so I get paid $3 per membership I get. So that means today I made an additional $30. Which is pretty good. That pays for my food for like the next 3 days, maybe, if I budget correctly. It costs me $10 a day to feed myself. Usually it's been costing me a bit more because I've been splurging a little, which isn't good. Finally.
Revelio.
It's beyond the flames. It's through the fire and flames.
Reading can be as magical as anything.
I need to catch up on my
I want to play Guitar Hero.
Incendio.
Because there's 50 pages.
Oh, don't do that. That's not necessary.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Honestly, in this game, they shouldn't have given fast travel so quickly. They should have given,
Oh, it's you! What a pleasant surprise. No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf. Now, you let me know if there's anything else I can help you with.
Just give me the rest of the recipes. Don't care at this point.
Now, you let me know if there's anything else I can help you with.
Wait, what? Oh, shit. Now,
no one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
It's a waste. Well, I really don't care. How do I get a bigger pot?
Deke thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Tombs and scrolls, okay. Anyway, I was really hustling.
Get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
So exhausted of selling these stupid memberships, though.
I was wondering when I'd see you again.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there?
Nope, there's nothing.
Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
There's nothing else here.
Most excellent. Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Alright, cool. Guess we're just waiting on that then.
handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
I know a Merlin trial when I see one. Revelio. Revelio.
What? Okay, fucking never mind. The hell? There's nothing there.
Revelio.
It's probably something to do with that. I don't care enough. Harry Potter, Harry Potter. I like this game. It kind of gives me the same feeling as Horizon for Horizon Zero Dawn, but like without all the combat. Which I didn't like the combat in that game.
You can't
Revelio.
imagine how
Would you mind
inconvenient
helping a
travel
wizard
was
in
before I
distress?
invented flu powder.
What is it?
What is it? What's wrong?
Goblins! That's what. Ranrock's lot. Nasty creatures. Ambushed me, they did. Nothing's safe anymore. I need a little something. Something to protect me if I run into them again. Maxima potion. That would do it.
If you can't defend yourself, you'd be better off staying out of their way. I'm not giving you charity.
You'll be sorry. When Ranrock's loyalists come to take me away, you'll be sorry then. If a wizard can't count on someone in the wizarding community to help against goblins, what has it come to?
Goblins got you yet? Or did you find some Maxima potion?
No, not yet. Does this mean you've changed your mind?
I don't have any of that. Perhaps you could try in Hogsmeade or one of the hamlets.
And get extorted by the Ashwinders? No, thank you. If you won't help me, I shall have to take my chances, won't I?
Extorted?
How am I to avoid Ranrock's lot?
Maybe you should buy some yourself. And be ripped off? No thank you. I would rather die than pay a high price for products.
Confringo! Confringo!
What the? Why?
Hello. Do you have anything for sale?
Hello. It's not often I see Hogwarts students here during the school year. I'm Priya Treadwell, at your service, and I sell a variety of traveling necessities.
Are you related to Nora Treadwell?
Why, yes, she's my wife. Brilliant historian. Did you know that she's pursuing Merlin's life's work?
I actually met her and she introduced me to her work. I'm involved in it now as well.
Oh, that's wonderful. Then you must be rather brilliant as well. At any rate, I hope that you'll think of me whenever you find yourself in need of traveling supplies. It's been a pleasure meeting you.
What do you have for sale?
Let's have a look, shall we?
Holy shit, what the hell?
So nice of you to stop by.
What the hell? Oh my god. Oh my god, I went way past it.
That crate of Chinese chomping cabbages is somewhere in this camp.
They know the lies and falsehoods no one's mightier in Rockwood.
Whatever.
I'm always given the dull tasks.
Oh my god, why there's so many freaking people?
Proper ain't good for much. Not unless you fancy getting squashed by a troll. Best part of extorting someone is when I get to cast Crew
Revelio.
Where others see darkness, I see bright opportunities.
It'd be useful if I wasn't on this stupid patrol. Be it upon your heads when our expectations take flight like thestrals. Be it upon your back for more. Ugh, not the brightest child.
Confringo!
Ready to take a hit, are you?
Leviosa!
I know all about you and your...
Nothing to warm you up.
Confringo!
What are you, shy?
Leviosa!
You dare slay one of my own! You...
Accio! Confringo!
Nearby again?
No, too hard. Marvelous!
Confringo! Leviosa!
Bring out! You die for that.
Leviosa!
Let's see you survive that heat.
Confringo!
Confringo!
Leviosa!
Friend.
Accio! Confringo!
Confringo!
Leviosa!
Nothing to warm you up.
The beasts are safer now.
The beasts are safer now. Okay.
Revelio.
That's one crate in hand. I only need one more.
I can't free the beast still.
Levioso. Accio. Revelio.
Oh my god, it's all the way up at fucking never mind. Jesus.
I don't have anything for this at the moment.
Revelio.
Visibility potion. Of course. I need to do my laundry tomorrow, but I'm not gonna have enough time before work if because I've been sleeping like 10 to 12 hours a day. And so, you know, you sleep 10 hours a day, and then you work 8, and then, you know, it's about an hour round trip. So 9 for work, 10 for sleep. About 1 hour allocated to getting food and stuff. So that leaves about four free hours in the day. So yeah, I don't really have much time. To do anything.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Who's Professor Gringo?
Perhaps a hybrid.
I've finished the activities you assigned me, Professor Garlic.
Wonderful. I hope you gained a greater appreciation for the flora in our lives. I am forever enraptured by it. Just yesterday, I spent hours pruning my self-fertilizing shrubs and flutterby bushes. Didn't realize how long I'd been at it until the sun began to set. Well, if there's one thing I love to see more than my plants thriving, it's one of my students doing the same. Now, ready to learn flipendo? Chin up, keep a light grip, and it's all in the wrist. Let's see you give it a go. You will want to focus with this spell. Nothing as mortifying as knocking back a colleague when all you wanted to do was move a few pots. Wonderfully done. If you'd like to practice a bit more, you're welcome to do so. Look at that. You're a natural.
Accio. Levioso. Flipendo. Confringo.
Was I? Oh, yes. The greenhouse won't keep itself in order.
Professor, I was wondering where you're from. What's your background?
Oh, how nice of you to ask. Well, let's see. I grew up in London, right on the Thames.
That sounds lovely. All the sights and bustle of a city.
To some, yes. I used to dream of living in the country, but it wasn't until I came to Hogwarts that I felt truly at home. Mind you, it did take some time, and whilst it is my fervent hope that each student eventually feels as at home here as I do, it is not always the case.
I suppose that makes sense.
Well, we each bloom differently, don't we? Some of us, like Devil's Snare, thrive in the shadows, whilst others crave the attention of a bouncing bulb. And we each grow and thrive according to our own plan. Oh, I was terribly nervous when I arrived at the castle. You see, as a child, I knew nothing of witches or wizards. You can imagine how astonished I was to receive my letter from Hogwarts. I spent a good deal of time alone in either the greenhouse or the library my first days here.
I'm sorry the other students weren't more friendly.
Oh, but I've given you the wrong impression. On the contrary, I was shown great kindness. In fact, a 7th year took me under her wing during those first days. She remains one of my dearest friends.
How fortunate.
I was indeed. I dare say you'll find that the friends you make here at Hogwarts will last a lifetime. Now, I'd best get to my recent delivery from the Magic Neep. Mr. Teasdale promised me quite an assortment of seeds this week. Lovely to see you.
Please could you remind me the purpose of my tasks, Professor?
Of course, dear. Professor Weasley has kindly asked that I give you some tasks to ensure that your learning continues to flourish outside of the classroom. Once you've completed them all, be sure to return to me, and I'll know that you're ready to learn Flipendo.
Gods. Bum bum bum. It just reminds me of how, like, or this whole, like, setting and stuff. Like, school isn't about the learning, it's about, like, the friends that you make in school, and then, like, how you grow as a person alongside them. Like, how you grow up with your friends and stuff like that. Like, that's what... that's the whole purpose or whatever. When she was saying, like, oh, it's about the friends that you make here or whatever, like, that's entirely true. That's how school is. Because, like, school as a kid is supposed to teach you how to, like, socialize and make friends and form, like, those kind of bonds. Whereas, and then, like, and you know, like, how to fit it and stuff. And then, like, college is supposed to, like...
Nice to see you, my young friend.
College is supposed to give you the opportunity to, like, make connections with people and, like, form, you know, like, social connections that you can then take advantage of in, like, business and stuff, like, to get jobs and whatnot. Anyway, the whole point is that you're supposed to socialize. Like, the whole point of school and stuff is that you can that you're supposed to socialize and... Yeah, basically you're supposed to socialize. That's like the whole point. So if you go through school like how I did, where you kind of just like keep your head down and keep to yourself, or like, you know, or well, I didn't necessarily do that, but you know, like like, I can imagine if I went to Hogwarts, for example, right? If I went to this school, then, you know, to learn spells and wizardry and all that, right?
Confringo!
Then... Then, you know, I would probably just, like, immerse myself, like, I wouldn't be comfortable in that, you know, I would just go to the library and read, or whatever, or just, like, learn as many new spells as I could, and all that stuff, but I wouldn't make any friends, and, you know, I'd be a loner the whole time, and you know, I'd be at an inherent disadvantage because I wouldn't talk to anyone and I wouldn't have any like partners for activities, and I wouldn't, you know, I'd have to avoid people and all this sort of stuff, right? So because you're most comfortable when you have friends. You're most comfortable in an uncomfortable environment when you have friends to stick to. That's what it is. So, yeah, anyways, the whole, like, purpose of, like, Hogwarts and making wizard friends and whatnot would be lost upon me. It's about the friends that you make along the way. There goes 10 books. Just incinerate them.
I was hoping to see you.
Confringo!
I was hoping to see you. Confringo! Anyway. I guess the moral of the story is that I'm not really a human. Because to be a human being is to like have friends and socialize and all that. My boss texted me. He was like, oh, do you have any friends who would want to work or who would want to job with us? Or who would want to apply for this position? And I was thinking, like, man, like, my boss assumes that I have friends when, you know, I don't.
Confringo!
Oh well.
Confringo!
But yeah, I just thought it was pretty funny.
Confringo!
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Eldridge Diggory's portrait in the common room told me about his great niece, Helen.
His great niece?
Yes, she used to be an Auror. Well, she took me to Azkaban to meet Anne Thisbe.
You went to Azkaban?
Quite an experience. But, you see, Anne knew Richard Jackdaw before he died, so I had to find his ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book.
It's just the professor's so confused the whole time. He's like, we went on this whole adventure.
The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves. Revelio.
Professor, you missed my whole grand adventure while you were away.
Travels, my young friend.
I'm gonna love it. That's actually the funniest sequence I've seen.
It was beneath us all this time.
Where do they get the budget? Like, where do they get the money to make these grand rooms?
This looks promising.
Why
Map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Oh, he's talking about his wife. Oh my god, whoa. Just freaking cool. Oh my god, they really didn't pull any punches when they were making. Oh, it's so, I want to go there. I want to go to the glowing light. I guess that's the most. The glowing light is the most southeast region, so that would be. That would be over here, the Clamor Coast. No, it'd be Coastal Cavern. Yeah, I think that's just Coastal Cavern.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
You and your friend Charles spoke of the Portkey, and of trials you'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the Keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until, perhaps, now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well.
You mean
the trials were
shit's
designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
Nope.
I don't think I have. Perhaps your young friend is not as well traveled as you think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
Dude, we're the dynamic duo, aren't we? My character is such a competent student, and he's got the sass to back it up. I love it. I'm glad this guy's not the silent protagonist, like everyone else, or like so many games do.
You said that you know that tower. What can you tell me about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. I've passed it dozens of times. It's north of Hogsmeade. My recollection is that it seems abandoned. Clearly, however, the tower conceals more than meets the eye.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful, and do not tell anyone where you're going.
But Sebastian's gonna invite me to see his cute twin sister, and who my character's probably gonna marry eventually. And okay, so the tower was one of them. I think Coastal Caverns another one.
It's time you learned, Glacius, the freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you've done that, come and see me.
Professor Fig.
Confringo!
Handy
resource indeed, your field guide.
We'll see where he goes. They gotta be able to use ChatGPT to create like realistic video game characters with like real personalities and stuff.
Confringo!
We're just gonna follow him. Oh, I gotta be sneaky about it. Sneaky. Sneaky. Shit, it's midnight. I gotta go to bed. I'm not gonna get my 12 hours or my 10 hours if I don't go to bed now. I don't want to stop playing though. God damn it, I don't want to go to work tomorrow.
You make a point! Come now, Annabelle.
Confringo.
Gotta follow Professor Fig. I'm still following my parents. Is he gonna be going all the way to...
That youngun's now a teacher herself. It's a wonder she's not gobbled up by her own fanged geranium. 142 staircases, and this is where they put...
Levioso!
Oh my god, where is he going? It takes so long to go anywhere in this stupid castle. Can you imagine, like, it's somebody that you know, and you're just, like, walking, like, next to each other, or, like, an awkward distance apart from each other, but you're going in the same exact direction, and you have nothing to talk about because you've exhausted all of your conversation topics. And so now you're just, like, walking in silence. You awkwardly trying to keep up with the other person's pace. But, like, not be, like, right next to them either, because you don't have anything to talk about.
Shouldn't be surprised to have found a map chamber under the castle. Merlin knows what else is hidden here.
Just... Yeah, so how about that weather, huh? This is so awkward.
Confringo!
Ah, yes, there's chalk on this chalkboard. You guys want to know what anime I watched recently that was fantastic? Oh. You guys want to know what anime I watched recently that was fantastic? It's Blue Period. It's great. It's about this guy, it's about this like high school student. And he's like so like disconnected from life, and he has like no dreams or passions or anything like that. He has like no dreams or passions, and he's just like going with the flow. but then one day he discovers painting, or yeah, painting, like doing art, and he like falls in love with it, and so the whole anime is about him like discovering himself and like who he is through the way that he's able to express himself through his art, and it's fantastic. Oh my, there's so many good moments in that anime. It's awesome. And it's not like, you know, obviously there's no action or anything like that. It's not suspenseful either. It's just it's a feel good anime. It makes you feel good. And like seeing this character you know, grow as a person really you know, it's really endearing, you know? Or endearing. That's not the word. It's really
Off on another adventure, are we?
I guess heartening? I don't know. Anyway, it's called Blue Period. It's on Netflix. It's fantastic. I really like it. Obviously, if you guys don't have Netflix, you can pirate it. There's only one season. Or as far as I know, there's only one season. It ended. I mean, there's still more that they could do with it, I guess, but it's not really worth it. Like, the story kind of wraps up nicely.
Revelio.
Where's the last one? Oh, there it is. But yeah, Blue Period. It's really good. I did not expect to like it as much as I did. Anyway, when did I watched that a couple months ago, I think. I think it was around Christmas time I watched it. I don't know. So that one was good. I think that's it as far as... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why I just thought of Blue Period. Well, it's an anime about art. Like, art and paintings and stuff. So, or like doing art. So if you guys are into art, then that's cool too. It serves that purpose as well, I guess.
Brilliant.
Sweet, tons. That one merchant was selling like some family heirloom broomstick. It's like 2,000 gold for it or something. I don't know. Anyway, eventually there are mounts, so. Six.
How did you get on with those tasks?
Madam Kagawa, I completed the list of tasks you assigned.
Wonderful. I trust you became more familiar with your broom through the process?
Not really.
I don't need extra work to become a better flyer.
You may not realize it, but steady practice and discipline will undoubtedly improve your flying skills. I would not assign you work that I did not believe was beneficial to you. Well, with those tasks out of the way, let us get started. Glacius. Pay attention to your wand work.
That's right, it's gonna play Beat Saber today. Ah, whatever.
Well done. I'd recommend that you practice your new spell in my office before taking it out into the world.
Glacius!
There you go. Catching them quickly.
I prefer this one over Leviosa. Levioso is a control spell, but Wingardium Leviosa is a utility spell. Oh my god, it's all the way up here? They should have me trot in the globe, don't they? I have 15 free slots, I'll be fine. Oh wait. Oh, those are Michael Jackson hand gloves. Let's just make them free. Doesn't matter. Look, it's a dragon flying.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
I can imagine. Alright, my gosh, I didn't realize it, but I'm level 22 now, which means I can unlock all the spells. Yeah, well. Oh my god, you gotta get that perfect. That's a long time, what the hell? Oh my god. Yeah, as if I'm gonna be able to execute that. Whatever. Dark arts. That's the cotton driver.
Who lived here, I wonder?
What are you up to now?
They want me to wait for the professor to come. Alright, anyway, I gotta go to bed, guys. I gotta get my sleep tonight, then wake up tomorrow. Do it all over again. Yay. Whoopie-doo. Hope you guys enjoyed the play session. I got to play for looks like almost 4 hours. Yay. Now I'll get to work for 2 more days before I get to play again. Because today's Monday, I think. Oh, yeah, tomorrow's Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day, guys. So Valentine's Day is tomorrow. And then yeah, I'm working tomorrow, and then the next day night shifts, so I'll probably sleep through my free time. And then I get Thursday off, so that'll be good. So then Thursday I'll get to play again. Maybe on Thursday I'll order a whole pizza. I'll have to do laundry on Thursday, though. Ugh, kill me. Pretty much only get 1 day off a week, so. I got 2 last week. That was nice. I think the headache that I had when I first started playing this game, I don't think it was because of like I mean, maybe it was like because of the camera angles and stuff, because I actually, it'd been like a month since, like before I played this game, it had been like a whole month since I had played video games. Because I was just reading my books the whole time. Like, I wouldn't look at, like, any electronics. Like, I only went on my phone to, like, check the time and set alarms and, like, look at my emails and stuff, but... And then I didn't go on my TV at all. I would just... God, I would just be reading, so... I think a month of not playing video games at all, then I come back to something like this that has kind of the weird camera angle and whatnot, or the weird camera like controls. It was a little disorienting. But anyway, my headache, I mean, my headache back then, it might have been because of that, but I think more so is because I was malnourished. Because I'm not eating proper, or I am eating, but I don't think I'm getting my correct nutrients, so I don't know what to do to fix that. Because I'm taking a multivitamin, but it doesn't seem to be helping. And I am getting my calories, but I'm burning way too much. I'm burning way too many calories, apparently. I don't know, my BMI is 18.7 right now, which is almost clinically underweight, but so I'm 146. And I think it's at 143 that I'm going to be considered underweight by the government, so... Man, if I just lose 3 more pounds, you know? But, I won't. I'm actually, like, I'm eating enough. It's just I'm not eating enough to, like, gain weight, you know? So, not to mention that I burn energy every day by going out. So, or I burn calories or whatever. I wish I could just live a sedentary lifestyle where I just sit in my room all day. That'd be nice, but not right now. So. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Hogwarts Legacy. I'll get to play again Thursday. So, I mean, not like the day matters to you guys when I play it, because to you guys, all these videos are just in a row. Which is how I intended for it to be set up, so which is good. But yeah, anyway, I miss talking on streams. Oh well, anyway, happy Valentine's Day, guys. See you all in the next video. Peace. Bye bye. You. Happy Heart Day. See ya, guys.